It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brewed Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North, Central Arkansas, and Southern Missouri. It is Monday, November 19th, 2018.
Get it out there.
Plus, 20. Give me another shot.
Wasn't that coffee?
It was 2018, I swear.
How's everybody doing today?
Well, apparently better than you.
Maybe not as good as you.
Or maybe not as good as you.
I don't know. The day after is a little rough.
Oh, I'll tell you what a weekend. Wow. Been busy. So, everybody have a good weekend? Nice weather? Boy, Saturday was
worked
gorgeous.
on projects.
Yeah.
And got some stuff done. Getting ready for Thanksgiving. This Thanksgiving week. Yay.
Coming up. Wow. Whew. Yeah.
Coming quick.
Looking forward to it. Yep.
Pour
Eat till
long.
you can't eat no more and then shop till you drop. What a deal.
I don't shop on the
I
try.
think that's a national setup.
That's just a mess. I'll be honest with you. It's just a mess. That whole Black Friday. I think they've changed it up a little bit now from what it used to be. I mean, it used to be, I remember I went to Walmart one time for Black Friday.
Oh, yeah.
And it was the worst experience I've ever seen. And they created a mess.
Oh, yeah.
They come out there with these pallets full of these items wrapped in plastic.
Yeah.
And then at the time, they just start cutting the plastic and people just jump over each other to try to get one.
And the funny thing is, most of the time the price has jumped up by 10 or 15%.
But
think about it. They could put some out there like that and jump the price up another 20%. People grab it and go.
Well,
usually they're pretty sweet deals, but now they started making lines and giving numbers out. So
here's the kicker. If they can sell it at a discount
Yeah.
the day after Thanksgiving,
They can sell it that
why
price
can't
up
they sell it that discount
every day.
October 2nd?
Yeah. Makes
Yeah.
more sense. Anyway, we're enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee here. Hope you're doing the same. Well, I'm enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee. And there are 3 locations in Mountain Home to serve you. Of course, Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby. You've got Balmer Boulevard. Not going to be as busy today. No school today in the I guess the whole state. I don't know how all the schools are, but there's no school due to the break for Thanksgiving. And then we got 62 East Plaza. They stay busy too. They're out by Walmart and Anytime Fitness. So drive through one of the 2 locations at Brewed Awakening, or if you're in the hospital, there's some at the lobby there. Mike and his gang will serve you well.
or come by here and get the maximum strength version.
You must sign 3 disclosures and show your medical card.
Yeah.
But everybody's liked my coffee so far. Even I've noticed they've made some more coffee for the Lions Club auction. And they've enjoyed the Brewed Awakening coffee. So be sure to check out Brewed Awakening
You
coffee.
didn't see what they were doing with it, though. They're packaging it up in a little Yeti cup like this, and they're selling it out in the street as degreaser.
That's
Michael.
Dale's version they sell as asphalt.
Anyway, the best coffee in town is Brewed Awakening. If you're not
Everywhere but here.
No, everybody says it's good coffee. Woo, it's wrong, but boy, it's good. Brewed Awakening coffee, best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water.
There you go.
There you go. Morning prayer brought to you by Roller Funeral Homes. With all our respect.
Did you know this is not only Thanksgiving week, but it's also National Bible Week?
National Bible. We had a Bible out here somewhere.
It is National Bible Week. Did you know? You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But
Heard
we
it
had
on
to
the
clean
radio.
this. We had Lions Club auction in here, so we kind of moved everything around so they'd have a lot more
Carry
room
on.
to do. But anyway, the morning prayer brought to you by Roller Funeral Home. With all our respect across the state of Arkansas, when the need arises, Roller Funeral Homes, and the utmost in professionalism, and just they'll bend over backwards to help. So when the need arises, be sure to pre-plan. You know, there's going to be a time, and Bob Zador and me, we used to talk about this back in radio days, when he'd do This Week in Real Estate, and he'd say, you know, holidays are coming up, and like you've got family coming in for Thanksgiving, and I'll be going somewhere for Thanksgiving on Thursday. But lo and behold, that subject will come up with the kids and mom and dad perhaps getting elderly. Mom, Dad, don't you think this 32-room mansion and 40 acres is a little much to take care of? Well, maybe it's time to downsize. And while you're at it, is everything in order? Because when mom and dad retire at 65, 66, 67, 70 years old, they may be healthy as a horse. By the time they get 85, 86, 87, now it's time to pre-plan. Give Roller Funeral Homes a call. Across the state of Arkansas, Roller Funeral Homes. Let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, it seems there's a new excitement in our lives this holiday season. Even posts on Facebook show a lot of people already decorating for Christmas. Lord, our people finally have jobs, the tax burdens are relieved, gasoline prices dropping, and we should be happy. All in all, I've actually heard people complaining about the tax cuts and the restructuring of the tax code, but then some people are happy when complaining. But anyway, Lord, thank you for the many blessings. May our people become closer to Christ this holiday season. That's my prayer today. Amen.
Amen.
Roller Funeral Homes brings morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
And now, Bob, the horn.
No.
No. Suitor.
Your turn. Dale, you haven't ever done the horn.
Dale's blown a lot of things, but never a horn.
And now we know why.
Yeah, we know why. It's horrible. Morning weather brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square at Mountain Home. And you've got the Thanksgiving specials this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday?
We do. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we're doing the baked glazed ham and oven roasted turkey, and it's got all the trimmings, yams, cornbread dressing, you name it, it's on it. It's for $9.88, and it's a great meal for great price.
And Old Time will be closed Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of this week for vacation.
Is that where you're having your Thanksgiving dinner? Is that Old Time?
Yeah, I'll have leftovers.
Anyway.
No, usually I deep fry turkey, to be honest with you. So I'll probably end up deep frying one.
You ever deep fry ham?
Never have.
I hear it's pretty good. I haven't tried it, but I hear it's pretty good.
So, you may enjoy the deep fry, but I like a baked turkey. Yeah.
To each his own.
Yeah. I mean,
I just like that deep fried's juicy. You just can't beat it.
maybe the one I had wasn't done right, but I didn't. The one I had was terrible.
White Castles.
White Castles turkey. That's a good call right there.
Old Time Restaurant this week, Monday through Wednesday till 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yep.
And
10 to
course,
2.
This week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, be closed, and then pick it all back up a week from today. Yep.
Come by, kind of get warmed up for the Thanksgiving. Have you a little Thanksgiving meal. She does a great job with that ham and turkey. If you haven't been there for Thanksgiving, I mean, she does do a great job with that.
Wow. All right. Old Time Restaurant brings the morning weather each and every day. This morning in Mountain Home, temperature-wise, we are looking at 37 degrees. We got cloudy skies right now, 35 in Harrison. It's already 43 at Hardy. Mountain View checks in at 41. Yellville's at 37, while Marshall's at 41. Calico Rock right there on the river at 37 degrees. Around the region, St. Louis is at 36, Poplar Bluff at 39, Branson at 32, West Plains, Missouri at 36. Well, Watford City, North Dakota splits it in half. 16 degrees in Watford City, North Dakota. Wow, cold up there.
Is your Watford City bunch still here?
They're here, yep, you bet. Not much going on the radar. We do have a little bit of precip. Texas and Louisiana getting a little bit, and then we have showers from basically Indianapolis down to Evansville, Indiana. Moving over into Ohio and Pennsylvania, parts of New York, off the coast of North Carolina, some showers there. Maybe a little bit moving into Mississippi right now, but not much to really talk about. But all in all, well, there's a little bit in Nebraska too that overlooked. So all in all, not too bad precipitation-wise across the USA right now. Going to that Little Rock stop, all highways in Arkansas are clear. Interstates 30, 40, 49, 55, and 555 look like they're in good shape. Highway 65 north-south, Little Rock, Branson in good shape. And then you've got Highway 62, 412 east and west. Highway 67, 167 north and south. Highway 63, Jonesboro, West Plains in good shape. So, and you see that little bit of shower activity around Greenville, Mississippi right there. In the state of Missouri, we'll hit the St. Louis stop first. In St. Louis, I-44, Rolla, St. Louis, looks good there. I-70, Columbia to St. Louis, and then all over to Vandalia, Effingham, Illinois. Excuse me, not bad at all. Interstate 64 east from East St. Louis, Illinois to Mount Vernon looks like it's all right. And you see Interstate 55 coming in along U.S. Highway 61 there from Farmington, just east of Farmington, Missouri, into St. Louis. And so, southwest Missouri will have Joplin, let's go back to Tulsa. Tulsa, Joplin, Springfield, I-44, and then Kansas City, I-70 east to Columbia. Wow, nothing there. Forecast-wise, in fact, back here, I think they said, no, Scooter, I'm going to back up. I'm going to throw you a curveball here. I'm going to back up to Weather Nation. I think they said here that California, let's take a look at this. Maybe some rain in California. After several weeks of deadly fires, the rain is coming to California, so it looks like they're going to get some relief out there.
They need it.
They need it. So they need it for like 20 years, you know. Our forecast for this week, today we're going to have a high of 48, patchy fog, to mostly sunny, clear tonight, low of 31. On Tuesday, a high of 46 with sunshine, clear Tuesday night, low of 31. Then Wednesday, it warms up to 56 degrees with a lot of sunshine there, low of 33 on Wednesday night. Thanksgiving Day, a high of 57 degrees and sunshine. I love a bright, sunshiny, happy Thanksgiving Day. You know, and you get outside, walk around a little bit. Where I go in Conway, my uncle's got 7 or 8 acres out there, and we walk around and have a lot of fun.
There you go.
Friday, we got as much as a 60% chance of showers later on Friday. Chance of showers, then showers likely, it says. High of 52 on Friday. And so, it's going to be a fun, happy week. Thanksgiving, a lot of fun.
Still think you're going to be snow at Christmas. Just saying.
There he goes. There he goes.
Just saying.
Speak to him, will you? This is crazy.
No.
Next Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 60 degrees on Saturday. You know, went out, was it Friday? I guess it was Friday. It was pretty warm Friday. And Thursday, Friday, I forget what day it was now. But after the snow, and then the sun came out and everything got real dry, got on the tractor to try to move some leaves. They cleaned up so good. You know, once in a while,
I haven't even touched my leaves yet.
Really?
No.
I got it cleaned up. It looks pretty good. Got the tractor out, and then after I got that, I was able to clean out the flower beds and go back over. So
I just can't get any time.
Not bad at all. Time?
Yeah.
He thinks he's busy. You know.
You never know.
Well, community calendar brought to you by affordable housing. 7412883, and I forgot to load the.
We got a show going on this morning, Dale.
Do we?
That? Yeah.
And I
community calendars usually at the end
of
every day.
Well, I can't get this keyboard to come on.
Like I said before, pull it back closer to you.
I love this keyboard. Okay, here we go. It's finally working. Needs a new antenna. I know we have the gifts for girlfriends coming up.
Gifts for girlfriends.
Yeah, but yes, for men and boys too. Yeah. Yeah, you want to go?
No, I'm probably good on that.
Yeah. It's loading.
You
got anything coming up? Do you know of anything? I saw a sign somewhere that said the community choir going to be having a Christmas concert at Dunbar coming up.
OFA end of the year banquet tonight.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yep. Kind of end up in the season and watch a video on how the season went, which I'm always excited to watch. Holy Smokes will be doing the food there.
And Gifts for Girlfriends, a holiday shopping event, takes place on November 30th and December 1st from 10 to 4. 37 booths, all selling gifts for women, men, and kids. There'll be food trucks, free admission, lots of easy parking. Takes place at Stone Creek Ranch at 626 Circle B Lane in Mountain Home. Check out the map on the website. Follow the red sign, Stone Creek Ranch Resort.com. Brought to you by XL7 TV, K26 Television, Marvelous Magazine, and the Baxter Bulletin. How's that?
There you go.
I found that dude. I found it. I think I've got one more. And
I was thinking he's promoting someplace he could pick up a girlfriend.
No. No.
Does that place exist? No.
It's one of those things you and I should never know about, Scooter.
Oh boy, we're going to get in trouble. Holiday Craft and Bake Sale, Saturday, December 1st from 8 until 2. Homemade baked goods, candy and snacks, handmade crafts, unique gifts, Christmas decorations, ornaments, free coffee or spiced apple cider. There'll be a drawing for a $50 gift card. All of this for $3. Come and enjoy chicken noodle soup and crusty bread, dine in or take out. From 11 to 1, the bake sale, it says from 11 to 2, but the luncheon is 11 to 1. Redeemer Lutheran Church Fellowship Hall on Highway 5 North. All proceeds support the Ozark Center of Hope. How's that?
All right.
All right. Yeah, it's coming up on 7:15, and so we got Bob Recktenwald Sports. Our guest just walked in the door, so it's going to be a good show today.
No, our guest just walked in the door, saw you,
Turn around and walk right back out. You,
what did we do to scare them?
well, I don't think, the only one he can see is you, Dale, so I'm not sure what happened.
Real quick, on a personal note, I'm going to give everybody a thank you. You know, my mother passed away. The funeral was Saturday. I don't normally talk about personal deals on the show, but I have to say the community support from, you know, I helped several churches with sound system work, Mountain Baptist, Westridge Church, First Baptist Church, things like that. And the support, the help, prayers, cards, food, everything is greatly appreciated. So from my family to those that are watching, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so time to move on. With that, we're going to take a commercial break. Bob Recktenwald Sports coming up.
It's that time of year again. Time to take a hard look at your Medicare health plan. If you're looking for a new plan or looking to renew your existing plan, now's the time to renew all your options. At Bacco Insurance, we'll sit down with you and show you all the new choices and options, including $0 premium plans with low copays and dental, vision, and hearing benefits. Let us help take the confusion out of selecting a plan and find one catered to your needs. Contact Bacco Insurance today, located at 351 East 9th Street, Suite B in Mountain Home.
Hello, I'm Charles Ferguson. Here at Mountain View Chevrolet, we still do business the old-fashioned way with honesty and integrity. And we have a good inventory of new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs from large to small. Our service department has all GM certified technicians, and our friendly salespeople are ready and eager to fit a car truck to your needs in a price range you can afford. We also have a lot full of pre-owned cars and trucks, program and new car trade-ins to choose from. So come see us at Mountain View Chevrolet.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the pie lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrub stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands including Carhartt, Cherokee, and Gray's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Clogs, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractable, compression socks, paramedic BDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, as well as minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop. Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire's Barbershop today, a unique gentleman barbershop. Get back in style from a former celebrity hairstylist and a licensed barber instructor who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire's Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 848 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today. Nemus Pizza in Gassville, Arkansas is your home for national and international award-winning pizza. Nemus Pizza offers artisan-made award-winning pizza with only the freshest and finest of ingredients. Each pizza is made from scratch and hand-tossed at the time you place your order. And also check out their calzone strombolis, an oven-baked folded pizza stuffed with your choice of meat. Sauce can be on the side or included inside at your request. Nemus Pizza in Gassville, Arkansas, your home for award-winning pizza.
Our old burger was only 7 ounces, but now it's 8 with brioche bun and pickles. Comes with its own steak knife, it's really that big. Your best competition is always yourself. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. We're focused on one thing, burgers, ribs, fajitas. Just that one thing, burgers, ribs, and fajitas. We're reeling in our menu because it got out of hand. We had a moment of self-actualization. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back.
Whether you're
Roll out the red carpet. Bob Recktenwald's here.
Well,
The crowd goes wild.
I'm not
Then we
seeing.
won't trip over
I'm
the
not
green.
seeing any carpet.
Then we won't trip over the green mark.
You must have said roll up the red carpet.
We roll out the gray carpet.
Yeah, roll out the wires so you wouldn't get tripped up in here.
Lots to talk about in sports.
Well, not a whole lot. We're kind of between seasons a little bit. in the 6, 7A or 5, 6, 7A, but the smaller schools, the 2, 3, and 4A, have gone full swing basketball. But this morning we've got Athletic Director Steve Jones from Yellville Summit, and we're going to kind of recap their football season. They did make it to the playoffs, and they played against Danville, and it was a short-lived playoff season.
It was. Well, of course, as you know, you've followed the football team all year.
Oh, yeah.
We started our season out with a victory, and it was an ugly victory, but W is a W.
A
right?
W is a W. I don't care what it looks
Exactly.
like.
And then we had some forfeits in the middle of the year that we had to replace with other games, and teams weren't lining up to play in the middle of the season. That I don't know how to say this. Some people had a bye in the middle of their season. We didn't want one. We wanted to be playing.
Sure.
So we ended up having to schedule, some teams that are a little bit out of our league, a little bit. That coupled with the Clintons and Harding Academies of our conference made the middle stretch tough. And then second to the last game playing Mountain View. And Mountain View Yellville's always it's
always a good
an
game.
ugly
Yeah.
bloodbath, and there's a well, we make the joke that we have flipping levels of dislike for Mountain View. I mean, it's way up there. But we just had a great game and just turned it on, and we told one of our best players, and it was true, that some Mountain View folks had criticized him. JT Frazier
Yeah.
said that you're just taking up space on the field. And that night, I mean, were you there?
Yeah, we filmed it.
Okay, I thought so. Do you remember the catch he had in traffic? He
Oh,
held
yeah.
the ball up just like this, laid on the ground.
Yeah.
He proved that night he wasn't just taking up space on the field.
That's a big man that can jump high.
Yes, and
He made some catches that night that
Yes, he did.
you haven't seen in high school for a while.
then Battle of Buffalo. After that, we won that one in grand fashion, in big fashion, and it got a little sloppy towards the end. Marshall's, they've had a frustrating season, and we had two up until Mountain View game. So then we go to Danville for the playoffs, and I was telling the players this: the very first high school game I ever played in was at Danville, Arkansas.
Oh, is that right?
Yes. And I was a sophomore, and I played a little bit of defense. And there was a guy that played quarterback for the Razorbacks named Brad Taylor years ago.
Yeah.
He trucked me that game. I mean, I lined up to tackle him and just ran right over
Steamrolled
the top.
you.
Yeah, steamrolled. And anyway, and it was sad to see the season come to an end, but that was my first game I ever played in, and that was the place I coached, the last game I'm ever going to coach in. I don't know. I thought that was neat.
Nostalgic.
Yeah, it very much was.
Well, is there a traveling trophy that goes with that Battle of the Buffalo?
Yes, you want to hear something funny? We forgot to bring it with us.
You had to win the thing.
We had to. We had no choice.
You had no choice but to win it.
There's a traveling trophy. And we get down there and we're warming up, and I asked Coach Morse, I said, "Hey, where's the trophy? We need to put it on the bench on the sideline, He said, "Didn't you bring it?" Nope. So anyway, thank goodness. We have a traveling trophy sponsored by Harp's Grocery Stores, who has one in Marshall and one in Yellville, and other places as well.
Good deal. So, is Cedar Ridge, was one of your forfeits?
Yes.
Have they give up a program or just postpone the program for this year? Or?
Well, here's the interesting thing. They're done, obviously, for this year. I believe they're coming back next year. They'll move up a pretty good freshman class to their high school team and have enough to compete. There was rumors going around that they were going to try to go to 8-man. Well, but 3A schools can't, as I understand it, cannot go to 8-man football.
Right.
So, but no, as far as I know right now, Cedar Ridge is back on the schedule, and possibly Rosebud.
What happened to Rosebud?
They forfeited that.
Just the numbers are down, or
yes. We scrimmaged there a couple of years ago, and they had a nice facility and everything, and they just said their numbers are down.
wasn't too long ago that they had a great team that we have dealt with. And it, like you say, a nice facility, and how do you go from good numbers to where you're generating funds to build a nice facility, and then all of a sudden, this is the second year in a row they've not had a team at all.
Right. That's hard to explain. Kids just didn't come out like.
But didn't Mountain View suspend their season a couple years back due to the lack of players, like maybe 4 years ago?
I think it's been longer than that.
I think it has been too, because I've been back in
one of those
football
times,
for 4 years.
we were down there a couple years ago, and that was like the second season back. So I think about 6 years ago.
So maybe 6 years.
Yeah.
It just amazes me that the numbers fluctuate so bad that you've actually got to drop a season.
Yeah, because I remember you'd call and said, "Can you do stats at Mountain View?" And we're down there. Pretty nice weather that night, and that was about the second year of Mountain View coming
back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, what does the off season look like, Coach? Does everybody roll over to basketball, or do you end up having an off season program?
Well, we absolutely have an off season program. In fact, weightlifting is a very, very serious activity at Yellville. We keep records, and we'll compete in the state weight meet every year. About of the football players, probably 8 or 9 go over to basketball, and just about those same 8 or 9 will go into baseball when baseball season starts. And that's the thing about a 3A, 2A school.
When you're a Yellville athlete, you are an athlete.
You're right, and we share, and the coaches really, and we do a great job. I'll brag on our staff for this. I had baseball practice Saturday, and it's November. Wow. And I had, a couple of basketball players there and some football players, but we have to do this, and we have to share and be supportive of each other. That's one of the things. I mean, we can't. If you're a football coach, you're coaching something else too, and basketball coaches, they coach other things. So
right,
we're all in it together and trying to row the same way, so to speak.
So, as the AD, will you continue to coach next year, or will you give up some coaching and keep some coaching? What's your schedule like?
I will not coach at all next year. I will just be the AD.
But you'll finish out this year as the baseball coach?
Yes. And in fact, I'm calling it the Steve Jones farewell tour. Get your licks in now.
The farewell tour.
I like that.
And I'm pretty excited about baseball. I think we have a real good squad, good group. Coaches they're liars most of the time. If you ask them, and I'm going on record here.
Let me tell you, that was the athletic director saying that, and nobody from XL7 TV mentioned a word about that.
Well, man, here's what I mean. Let me shed some light on this. If you ask them how their team is, and I should say baseball,
and they're always the best team in the world.
No, it's the opposite. We can't field, we can't hit, we can't run. We're terrible. We won't win a game. And then they're conference champion.
Yeah, okay.
Well, obviously, you had some people that could, and I have never met a baseball coach especially, that didn't act like they were the worst ever. And that's why I said they're liars. I don't mean that. Coaches I work with, I know are great people, but they always downplay that. I think it's they want to lower those expectations.
I just want to say, Coach Steve Jones may not represent the views of XL7 TV and
or its advertisers. Yeah, we have a hard enough time getting advertisers from Yellville coaches as it is. You sitting there calling folks liars don't help.
Oh, I hope that was taken with the spirit in which it was intended.
No, I'm sure. Well, tell us, we've got about a minute and a half, and then we'll take a break, and then we'll change pages. You mentioned before the show started that next year is the 50th anniversary of football being in Yellville.
Yes.
And you've got some things planned for that.
We are so excited about that 50th anniversary. I mean, this is personal to me. I played football there from, the entire time I was in school, and been coaching there for 26 years, and now I'm the athletic director. So I want this to be a big to-do. Every home game will be something different, something we'll celebrate that's different.
And when you have homecoming, it'll be a true homecoming.
Absolutely.
You'll try to invite all the old players and all the old coaches.
Well, the approach we're going to use is we're going to invite players back by decade. So we'll start with 2000 to 2010, 2010 to 2019. That'll be so. If you played during that time, come back. Homecoming maids, queens,
Wow.
cheerleaders, band. We're going to have, like ice cream and cake and ice cream socials before the game. Then
Sure.
we're going to set up tents and tables around the field and invite all the old coaches back, and if they can, and we're going to present each coach with. I'm not going to go into too much detail on this, but each coach with a prize, we'll call it, for their contribution to helping us build up a program. And I was looking at some old yearbooks. Am I running out of time? Do I need to stop talking?
Go right ahead.
No, we'll be fine.
The first game, you can see a picture of it in an old yearbook from 1970. There's like some portable bleachers out there. There's no press box, and the field. And I remember this because I was young when this was going on. They didn't paint it; they chalked it.
Yeah.
And I guess that was just standard procedure.
Oh yeah, I remember doing that
back then. But it just looks like let's just draw some lines in this big open field out here and play. And now I look and we've got really nice home bleachers, good visitor bleachers, and I call the field house new. It was built when I was coaching there the first time in 1998. It's not new anymore. It's 20 years old, which we're going to be giving that a facelift and an upgrade this year too. So we're pretty excited about that. But anyway, every home game will be something different. So, and we'll finish with the last home game. We'll invite the first team back.
That's going to be fun.
Oh, it's going to be awesome. I get emotional thinking about it. And also, we've got one set that I know of, and I think I can find more, 3-generation football players.
Wow.
And we're going to bring back, grandpa, dad, and son, and I think that'll be really
fun. Scooter, take us to break.
Be right back.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn and Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn and Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
Why would I recommend Hospice the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Come on down to In the Company of Dogs, where your dog will be treated like family. We offer professional service with over 30 years experience for all your grooming and obedience needs. Away from home during the day and your dog is left home alone? No problem. We also offer doggy daycare. You can be assured that your dog will be comfortable at all times, and we never use any harsh correction. We're located in the College Shopping Plaza in Mountain Home next to the Dollar General, or give us a call at 870-232-1784. It's a great day in the company of dogs.
Life is...
And we're back with Coach Steve Jones, Yellville Summit. That's, I get a hard time saying that, Yellville Summit. Can't it just be Yellville?
No, it can't be.
No,
Yellville and Summit went together years ago, and we make sure they're both, because there was two separate schools, and we make sure both are acknowledged. So we always make sure we say Yellville Summit. I remember one time, a long time ago, one of the coaches had some hats that just said Yellville on it, and people were upset.
Yeah, I bet they were.
And I get it. I don't blame them. I mean, they pay taxes too, and
sure,
and send their kids there. So
how broad is the Yellville Summit district? How far north does it go?
Okay, well, let me think. Get this straight. It goes to the lake, Bull Shoals Lake, and then it goes to Lead Hill.
So does Lead Hill come to Yellville, or do they go somewhere else? The kids in Lead Hill.
The kids in Lead Hill go to Lead Hill.
So they have their own school.
They have their own school.
Okay.
Yes. But our district kind of butts up. Well, it does butt right up against Lead Hill District, and I'd say our farthest bus route in a straight line is 25 miles from the school. I know when I was growing up, I actually lived in the St. Joe School District.
Okay.
Most people don't know where this is. I grew up in Tomahawk, Arkansas.
I know it, yep.
Okay, well, there you go. And the only reason I went to Yellville is because I had been at Yellville my elementary years, so when we moved out to the farm out there, I just continued to go to Yellville, but it was 17 miles for me to drive to school.
Oh, my goodness. So, basketball.
Yes.
Full swing already, or starts up after the Turkey Day?
Oh, full swing. We're blowing and going right now. And Flippin just had its the Arvest Bank tournament was this past week.
Okay.
Yellville, the boys and girls played in it, and both advanced. Yellville's boys, I guess boys and girls, got beat in the semifinals. And then I don't know who won it, but I'm going to suspect that Jonesboro Westside did, since they were the state 4A champion last year. They probably won this tournament.
Who's your boys basketball coach?
Hunter Sims. We're affectionately known as Colonel Sims because he is an auctioneer in his off time.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, he can do it too.
And where's he from?
He is from Bergman High School and played college ball at North Ark, I think, and coached a couple of years at Hector.
Okay.
Took their girls to the state finals 2 years in a row. We were tickled to death to get him up here. He coaches our boys and our girls team.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, he is the busiest man on. No, that's a lie. He's the second busiest.
Here we go with that line again. Dadgummit, Coach.
There's nobody's busier than I am.
Exactly.
But he is the second busiest man on campus. Just a tremendous young coach. And he's assisted by April Martin, who helps with the junior high girls.
And she was the volleyball coach.
Yes, and the track coach.
And the track coach.
I mean, you coach everything.
There you go.
I think may have talked to her before.
We talked to her
game.
at halftime of one of the home games this year. Sure enough.
Yes.
Right before she was getting ready to do her district tournament.
Right.
So, how many players do you have coming out for basketball?
18 senior boys, 15 senior girls.
Okay. What about your junior high? Who you got coaching junior high?
Same people.
Same people?
Yes.
They are busy.
Yes. Well, Coach Sims, the boys, he's technically head boys senior high coach, head girls senior high coach, and head boys junior high coach. April, Miss Martin, is the head junior high girls coach and assistant to all the other teams there.
And she'll assist with the boys too?
Yes, she does. She sits on the bench with Coach Sims and keeps stats, but also offers her input and her advice. I mean, she's a quality ball coach of anything. In fact, I should mention this: the volleyball team won conference and did get beat in the district tournament in the semifinals, but regular season won the conference and went to state. And the team they drew in state, I think, went ahead and won it or finished runner-up.
Wow.
But they had a good season.
You know, your program isn't hurting when you can accomplish that. You know, if you can get there and advance one step, you've done something that a lot of coaches can't say they have. So,
well, you know, when we made the playoffs in football, you know, half the 3A teams in the state were going home, and that's a big deal for us.
Yeah.
You know, we went about 4-year stretch there without sniffing the playoffs, and our kids were happy to be back in it.
Yeah.
Now, and this is kind of the next step, and I told the players this. We're used to going to playoffs. Now we have to do something. Now we're here. We got to make a little wave.
Now you got to get to the second round.
Yes, that's got to be the next goal.
Yeah, got to get to the second
Advance in it.
You were asking about that's surprising. Look, the state line always south of the Buffalo River for Yellville Summit. That's a pretty good district. Yeah, surprising.
It's you know, we run 12 bus routes, I think, and I mean, there's a couple of them that go a long ways. We're not very wide as a district. I mean, Flippin, you know, is there, and Bruno Pyatt, but
they're shaded in red, folks on the map. This Missouri state line right here, in between Bull Shoals and Bull Shoals and Beaver, right here. This is the Buffalo River, so you actually south of the Buffalo River, several areas here. This right here is Yellville, and so wow.
I was told once, and I don't know how much truth there is to this, that we were one of the largest geographic.
It looks like it.
School districts in the state.
Yeah. If they show square mileage on this thing.
It's crazy. It's crazy. One good snowstorm wipe out a few days worth of school.
We love snow days. And I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't love a good snow day?
Wow.
But oh yeah.
How many fall sports are going on in Yellville? Do they just do basketball, boys and girls? Do they have will they have a bowling team come up?
No. Here's what we have: volleyball and football.
Okay.
In the fall, boys and girls basketball. In the winter, in the spring we'll have boys and girls track, and we have excellent track programs, and boys and girls softball. And one thing we've added, I left off golf, boys and girls golf in the fall.
Okay.
So I think that's 10. And this is something that's kind of new in the state of Arkansas, but it's starting to catch on, is trap shooting.
Yes.
Yep.
Skeet shooting, and
right.
You know, we excel at that too. We have a bunch of kids, boys and girls, that really.
And you made mention
really
a minute ago about competing in a weightlifting.
Yes.
Tournament. Is that an actual sport, a sanctioned sport?
It's
now,
not a sanctioned AAA sport. It started way back in the 1990s. Well, for football teams, I mean, really, and a guy named Jeff Basil. He was a reporter for KARK, Channel 4 or whatever.
Oh, David Basil.
David Basil.
He's a former Razorback.
Yeah, former Razorback.
He started the Little Rock Touchdown Club.
That's okay. I could not get his name out of my
David
mouth.
Basil, yeah.
He started the state weightlifting tournament.
Okay.
And it's usually, it varies in locations, but Mina hosts it a lot. And, boy, it's quite a show. I mean, if you go down there, it's all classifications. And, you know, you'll see future Razorbacks that are there and competing, and just some incredibly strong young men.
And we had a weightlifting club in Mountain Home when I was here, and we'd travel to Salem and to Jonesboro and places, and we'd compete, but it kind of dried up and went away. I just wonder, I have to talk to the coaches here and see if they're involved in any of that. So you guys are busy.
Well, yes, and you know, can I talk about some of our basketball?
You can talk about anything you want to talk about.
Well, because I text. I'm going to look at my phone a little bit here. I don't keep track of stats myself. I asked the coach last night. I said, "Tell me who's doing what, so I can talk about them." And you know, we have a really good senior class at Yellville this year, and they're going to. I mean, they've got us to playoffs in football. That in and of itself was a big deal. Our overall record was 4-6, counting the forfeit, which doesn't sound great. But that's just one game away from 500, and you're still in the playoffs. So,
right,
you know we're getting there.
Right.
We had a couple of seasons. I'm now back on football again, where we went like 0-10, 1-9, 0-10. You know, and now we're winning 4 or 5 games a year.
Right.
I see no reason that drops off. But back to basketball. Ben Riddle is averaging 16.5 points a game. He He's that's the only sport he does is basketball. And he's one of the few kids at Yellville. I think this year he's actually going to run track. He can jump out of the gym. He's one of the few that, that's his focus, and he's very good at it. Nash Dowden is averaging 8 rebounds a game.
Wow. And
he is also, I'll just go ahead and throw this out there, he's my ace pitcher. He's got a pretty big arm, and he's had a couple of tryouts with one with College of the Ozarks, one with North Ark, and I believe something positive is going to happen right there. Other good players on the boys basketball team, Caleb Sasser, who's also a standout in football.
Right.
We did our all-district and all-state voting a week or so ago. I'm not at liberty to say who this is now, and I realized by saying the kid's name and then saying this, it sounds like, oh, he's going to be that. That's not what I mean. But these guys, these young men, they're in that group. They're going to be nominated. They're going to be voted on.
Right.
And Caleb Sasser, he played an offensive guard in football, linebacker. In basketball, he's kind of a three-point specialist. And in baseball, he plays third base for me and hits in the 3-hole. And then you have J.T. Frazier, who is affectionately known as the Jolly Green Giant. I don't know how tall he is. He's taller than I am. But anyway, he's been outstanding, here in the early season, and he also plays baseball. And he's a very intimidating pitcher. I've told him this year. I said, this year I want him to come out from the dugout. I want you to take one warm-up pitch. I want you to hit the backstop. Don't get close to the catcher, and then just look at the umpire and say, "I'm ready." Because he's when you're 6'6" or 6'7" or whatever, and you're on the mound, and the kids come up to bat. That's terrifying, especially when he can't control it. But he can actually. Anyway, and then girls basketball, Cassie Jones, 10.5 points a game. Doing real well. Avery Dearmore, leading rebounder with 4.5 rebounds a game. And then the last one, Sierra Lampkin. This girl, this is what her coach said. She's outstanding and she can play any position.
Wow.
And she's done a little bit of everything for Yellville. So the girls' team right now is, I think I'm right about this, 1-2, and I think the boys are 2-1. But they're both off to pretty good starts.
Now, will Yellville Summit host a big tournament like Flippin does and Mountain Home does?
Okay. Yes. Okay. We are hosting the 2A conference tournament this year. And we're going to put a bid in for possibly the state tournament or the regional tournament. And we're very proud of our gym. We think it's a fantastic facility. We want to showcase it a little bit. And, we're going to try to host a state or a regional tournament. I mean, where these are a big deal. Well, the state would be the biggest deal. So, we'll find out about that later. We're in the process of getting the ball rolling on that.
There you go. Well, Coach, we appreciate you coming out this morning. And
always a pleasure.
Next time you come, we'll have you bring a couple coaches with you if you can get them.
I can
come this way early in the morning.
Yeah, and I can send them over.
And we'll visit with them a little bit. We just love keeping everybody involved and let them know what's happening in their area. Like you said earlier, those folks pay taxes. They need the recognition.
Yeah, you bet.
You're right, they do, and some of them don't get an opportunity to come out and actually know what's going on in the school district, and that's one of the reasons why I like to keep you guys coming every now and then. So.
Well, just speaking on my behalf, I appreciate y'all so much because, this is a mountain home, and, a lot of the surrounding schools, we don't have anything like this. So to be able to come out and talk about Yellville Summit Athletics, which I can do all day, it's a pleasure. And if a few people from Yellville and Summit and Marion County see this, and that's great. I know I will go tell everyone as soon as I get back to school. They'll be YouTubing it and everything.
When we do the football games over there, we do have a good base of folks that tune in and watch it live.
Good.
We've got a larger base that comes back and watches it after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
They may have sit through the game and watched it live.
Right.
Then they'll come in and tune in online and watch it again. So we appreciate that support, and we appreciate you guys letting us do it.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
We'll take a commercial break. We'll come back. We're going to cover the brackets, update everybody on the brackets that we've got going on in high school football. Coach Jones, thank you again.
Thank you.
Life is too short to wear boring clothes. Welcome to Shabby to Chic Salon and Boutique, where we carry the latest trends and fashions and accessories at prices anyone can enjoy. Feel beautiful while looking fabulous with a large range of fashions that fits anyone's sense of style. You're sure to discover something unique and new at every visit. Shabby to Chic also features 12 professional stylists, aesthetics by Amy J, a nail technician, and 4 tanning beds. Excite your style at Shabby to Chic Salon and Boutique in Mountain Home.
With a large showroom of over 13,000 square feet, the Furniture Depot is your local choice for quality name brand furniture at prices anyone can afford. They carry a great selection of catnapper recliners, power recliners with lumbar support and lift chairs. Check out Furniture Depot's variety of living room and dining room sets in various styles and designs. And don't forget about their mattress gallery featuring Serta, Symbol mattresses, and adjustable beds. Family owned and operated, that's Furniture Depot, located in the Ozark Shopping Center in Mountain Home.
You've tried medications just cover up the pain, and you've tried dieting to help lose weight. Before you try something drastic like surgery to get rid of the numbness and tingling, why don't you try a better approach to health? Hi, I'm Dr. Charles Osgood, and at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we heal the whole person the natural way.
At Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we take a hands-on approach to chiropractic care, massage therapy, and nutritional counseling. Our 20 years of service has led to successful results.
When I come in to see Dr. Osgood, sometimes after one adjustment, I have immediate relief. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 adjustments.
I recommend Mountain Home Family Chiropractic because it really works and keeps me pain-free.
Mountain Home Family Chiropractic supports the community by donating to Mountain Home Food Basket and the Lions Club. Request an appointment with us today at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Excellence for your body and frame alignment.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
.753, you're going to talk about the state playoff football brackets.
Football brackets.
Starting with 2A.
In 2A, in Quadrant 1, we've got Foreman is going to play Earl. And down the lower side of that is going to be Junction City and Des Arc. On Quadrant 3 will be Mount Ida and Conway Christian. And Quadrant 4 will be Hazen and Hampton. I'm going to say that Foreman will beat Earl. And Junction City will beat Des Arc. Conway Christian will pull off the win against Mount Ida.
I'd say
Hazen will beat Hampton.
Not on anything on the left side of the bracket there.
So we will roll on to the 3A bracket.
It keeps jumping around these ads. Smackover and Osceola.
Quadrant 1, Smackover Osceola. We've got a pretty good matchup there.
Yes.
It's gonna be a tough one. I think it'll be Smackover.
Rising
Quadrant 2 will
Lamar.
be Rise and Lamar. I'm going to pull a Lamar. Quadrant 3, Harmony Grove and Boonville.
I don't know either one of those. I don't know.
You know, you would think that Boonville will walk away with it, but you just don't know. They've
Flip of the coin on that
They've
one?
both scored some pretty good ball game. It's going to be a flip. Just for flip's sake, we'll say Boonville will pull that one off. Prescott and McGee.
I'll go Prescott on that one.
You're going to take Prescott?
Yeah,
I'll take McGee just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
See how it goes. I was surprised that Prescott beat Clinton. I really was.
Really?
In the 4A. In the 4A, we've got Ozark and Robinson. I'm going to pick Ozark to pull that one off. Rivercrest and Dumas in Quadrant 2.
Dumas?
You know, Rivercrest beat
Yeah.
Heber Springs 50-36 last week, but then it was a squeaker down between Dumas and Central. I'm going to say Rivercrest. They're going to be coming in on high because they won so big over Heber Springs. Quadrant 3, Stuttgart and Arkadelphia. I have no idea why Arkadelphia is a 4A school. You would think they'd be a little bit bigger than that, but they're not. They beat Warren. Arkadelphia beat Warren pretty sizably. It was 41-16, I believe, 41-14. Let's say Arkadelphia.
Yeah.
Shiloh Christian at Nashville in Quadrant 4. Nashville has a history of being a big winner, but Shiloh Christian beat Mena 59-7 Friday night. That's going to be a pretty good game. I'm still going to go with
Nashville.
Nashville.
Yeah. 5A.
Here's the big one. I don't even have to look at it. I'm still saying Harrison's going to walk on through.
Oh, yeah.
Morrilton is going to take on Little Rock Christian Academy. I think Morrilton is going to pull off the win there. They did beat Blytheville 45-20 on Friday night, as where Arkansas High was beat by Little Rock Christian Academy, which really surprises me that Arkansas High got beat. But I think Morrilton will take that on, and I think what you're going to end up having is
Harrison and Morrilton.
You're going to end up with Harrison Morrilton in the championship on November 30th. Harrison is taking on home field advantage, still playing at home, Pulaski Academy. Pulaski Academy beat McClellan 58-8 Friday night in a stomper. Harrison ended up beating Wynn 49-14, and of course it's in good Harrison fashion. They just dominated the game.
Yep. Go Harrison! Come on, Goblins!
I'd like to see the Goblins just walk on through.
Let's see. We need 6A now.
6A.
Yep.
6A, you're going to have Greenwood and Sylvan Hills, which really surprises me because if you remember back, Sylvan Hills was a very tight game for Mountain Home.
Yeah.
A good, well-played game for both of them. But Sylvan Hills and Greenwood, I'd like to see Sylvan Hills walk away with it just to see somebody in our conference continue. West Memphis plays Benton. They ended up in a squeaker. Benton beat Jonesboro 38-37. Whereas West Memphis beat Pine Bluff 34-6. Now keep in mind, West Memphis had already played Pine Bluff at Pine Bluff once this year. So 7A, and we'll wrap it up with the 7A. You've got North Little Rock against Bentonville West, and you've got Northside against Bryant.
Now I want to bring in, I talked to Vander Bowden, who's an assistant coach at Northside. He's a former Bomber, played football. And they're very excited right there at Northside.
And who are you picking, Northside or Bryant?
I'll take Northside there, and it'll probably be Northside and Bentonville West in that championship.
And I'm going to say that Northside's not going to be able to hang with Bryant, and Bryant will take it and play Bentonville West. So
we'll know next week.
We'll see how it goes next week, yeah. You know, it's Salem got beat by Earl this past week. You know, they had a very good season over there across the way in Salem. We want to commend the Salem Greyhounds for the season that they had. They made it to the playoffs, made it 2 rounds in. You know, like Coach Jones was saying, for a small school, that's a big feat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, wrestling will start up in Mountain Home. Scooter starting when? Actual match, first match.
The high school is going to be 7th and 8th. Actually, they wrestle on the 8th, but we're headed down the 7th.
On December.
Yeah.
December 7th.
Yeah.
And they have a 2-day match down there.
Yeah.
Where is that at? Do you remember? Searcy?
Down in Little Rock, I believe.
Little Rock. And we've got the Youth Wrestling League.
December 1st.
December 1st will be King of the Mountain.
Yep. Start at 9 o'clock and run till we're done, but I'm guessing around 3 o'clock.
How many wrestlers do you anticipate being in?
I'm hoping to bump it up a little bit. I'd like to see about 180.
And last year you had how many?
Last year we had right around 160.
OFA wraps up their season tonight with their end of the year awards banquet. And with that, we'll close out if you're ready. If not, we'll talk about it in a minute.
And we're out of time anyway.
We're close enough.
Might as well say goodbye. See you tomorrow.
Might as well say goodbye. See everybody tomorrow.